folks, good evening. So we're having a look at something which has been tucked away for many years, and I'll go into a bit more detail about it in a minute. But what we've got here basically is an old railway bridge, and of course it's in a very out of the way place and a bit dangerous to get to, but I was very careful. And what we're actually looking at is an old railway bridge. Now you'll probably get the gist of where this is anyway, so I can't really stop you from finding out, but just to give you a clue, we've got the remains of an old cat's eye there in the middle of the road, what would have been a road, and you can just about make out some white lines here, and you can see the wooden walls, sorry, the stone walls here of the bridge either side. And basically what this is the old road that goes across the roundabout. Before the A30 roundabout was built, it's an old road basically, and it's pretty cool. And I found it completely by accident, sorry. It was another Google Earth find, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but if we look over the parapet of the bridge, just down there you've got the St Ives branch line, and you can see the modern bridge ahead there, which has been built obviously since this one. But there's the railway line down there, and obviously we're not going anywhere near that. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. Now it's something that is very intriguing, because it's actually something, in all of the years I've lived down here, something I've never known about, something I've not noticed before. And you can see that nature is taking it back. We've got all this lichen and moss growing on the old road. Still got the old asphalt surface there. And yeah, it's just pretty good. And just for experience, I'm going to see if we can look over the other side of the bridge. And yeah, I don't know if you can see that there. That is the St Ives branch line. That's making its way off the St Ives, obviously from St Earth, and got the so this has been completely bypassed, because we've got the modern road bridge there, which is put in there, and on the other side of the bridge we've actually got, a bit slippery underfoot, the other bridge. And the roundabout was created, obviously they've built two new bridges either side of this original bridge. So something that you're maybe not immediately aware of when you go over the St Ives roundabout, sorry, the St Earth roundabout, you may not be immediately aware of, but it's something I've never noticed before anyway. And maybe took a bit of a risk crossing the road, getting onto the island of the roundabout. But yeah, just to explain to you, this is an old railway bridge which is right in the middle of the roundabout, completely surrounded by nature, and completely redundant. So now we've obviously got a bit of fencing there. I'm not going to go too much further, I'm going to go as far as I dare, but we've got nature has completely taken it over there, and maybe you can just about see up there where the old road would have intersected with the bridge. So this is pretty good. And just to give you a bit of a perspective, I've got a photograph taken from Google Earth, and just to show you this bridge. I think it's an incredible bit of history, and it's completely forgotten, folks. completely and utterly forgotten. So, story today then, we've come out for a ride to deliver some Christmas gifts and stuff, and this was something I noticed a few days ago and never noticed it before, and I decided I'd take a little bit of a risk, come down and try and check it out. And I'm wondering how many years it's been since the wheels of the traffic actually rode over this bridge, but you can see that there. It's a very old remains of the cat's eye in the middle of the road here, and yeah, you've got the rubber bit because they're designed to be driven over, aren't they? And white lines on the road, like so. Perhaps if anybody knows a bit more about this bridge, then perhaps you could give us a clue, and you know, maybe put something in the comments box, folks. But I've come down at night or early evening, and the notion being that the traffic surrounding it will be a bit calmer on a Sunday evening, and hopefully to try and save my skin, folks. But it's just an intriguing bit of forgotten history, and overall I think the bridge looks in pretty good condition. It's looking in pretty good shape, to be honest, and I would say these old railway bridges, this has probably been built a good couple of 100 years ago, I reckon, this bridge, and still feels pretty solid, and I'm pretty sure that if it was ever put back into service again, it would be more than capable. So great. So I'm going to take a few photographs, folks. There's not really too much to look at with this, and I'll hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back soon. So take care, folks. Thanks. Bye.